To log the Bill.com API SDK, you need to follow a series of steps that enable you to track and monitor API requests and responses. First, you must have a Bill.com account and have generated an API key and secret. Next, you need to choose a programming language for your API integration. Bill.com supports various languages, including Python, Java, and C#. For this example, we will use Python. After setting up your development environment, you need to install the Bill.com API SDK using pip, the Python package manager. You can do this by running a command to install the Bill.com API library. Once the library is installed, you can start making API requests. To log these requests, you need to configure the logging module in your Python script. This involves setting the logging level, which determines the type of events that are logged, such as debug, info, warning, error, or critical. You can then use the logging module to log API requests and responses. This includes logging the request URL, headers, and body, as well as the response status code and body. To handle errors and exceptions, you need to use try-except blocks to catch and log any exceptions that occur during API requests. This ensures that you can diagnose and resolve any issues that arise during the API integration process. Best practices for logging the Bill.com API SDK include logging all API requests and responses, handling errors and exceptions, and monitoring logs regularly to diagnose and resolve issues. By following these steps and best practices, you can effectively log the Bill.com API SDK and ensure a smooth and reliable API integration. In addition, it is essential to follow security guidelines when logging sensitive information, such as API keys and secrets. You should never log sensitive information in plain text and should use secure logging mechanisms to protect your data. By logging the Bill.com API SDK effectively, you can troubleshoot issues, optimize performance, and ensure compliance with security and regulatory requirements. This enables you to get the most out of the Bill.com API and build robust and reliable integrations.